potato. Start Raving! Alright. Happy New Year. Happy New Beer. Well, actually, end of beer. This is Rouge, Rolling Thunder, Imperial Stout from the famous Rouge brewery. Unfortunately, they have fallen upon hard times and have shut their doors. So, I guess no more Rouge, unless there's like a miracle that happens. The story behind them keeps getting crazier and crazier. Basically, just a bunch of debt. And they weren't paying anybody. And they just, bailed out. So, yeah. I don't understand the whole story, but I do know that I love a lot of their stuff. Their brown ale. I love Bat Squatch. Really good. Get it while you can. But I have also missed their staple beer, which is Dead Man Ale. I managed to find some. So while they are still out and about, I'm going to grab what I can, see how it goes. But right now, we're doing Rolling Thunder, their Imperial Stout. This is a 10.7, 41 IBU, and an 80 SRM. I don't know what the SRM scale is. All right, Rouge Brewing Team for the ages of Imperial Stout. They age it for 9 months in oak barrels. Okay, cool. Nice oak. It does not say. Okay, so it's just barrel aged alone. That's cool. Rolling Thunder can be enjoyed right away or cellared for years. Either way, we suggest sharing amongst friends. It's cool that Rouge does this cool thing on the can. Well, I'm sorry. Rouge was doing this cool thing on the cans where they would rate their beer in this little cool star. So it's supposed to be very malty, very roasty, very fruity, very oaky, and very smooth. That's a lot of things to put on a star. I'm glad it's only 5 points. So, without ado, let's give a final toast. Well, one of the final toast to Rouge. Let's pop this top. Wait, we're not joking. That is indeed very malty. Ooh. Of course, I spill everywhere. I always catch a sip. Oh, I cheated. Very coffee-ish. Born on Thanksgiving Day. Want to chat? Text us. And they have the phone number to the brewery on there. I don't think they're going to be answering. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's super malty. All right, let's go ahead. Get in it. Ooh. Wow. Very coffee. A lot of coffee. Bit of chocolate. Bitterness is there. Not in a bad way, not in an overwhelming way. It is smooth. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. The malt in here can see why they said 5 layers of that star for the malt. I feel like the roast is probably referring to the chocolate. Now the fruit, no idea what they're referencing in this stout. Damn. R.I.P. Rogue. Oh, man. Very roasty. Very malty. That coffee taste lingers a bit, like black coffee. Not burnt. Not burnt. It's actually like a... Ooh, that up and up. That up and up. Ooh, that up and up. That is a really nice coffee flavor. Doesn't taste like burnt beans. Tastes like a good cup of joe. Like a really good cup of joe. Just plain coffee. Maybe a little bit of vanilla on the tingle. Not a lot. Because you can't put too much vanilla in anything. Because we all know what vanilla does to everything. It just a dash, just a dash, or everyone dies. Vanilla is not a fruit, is it? I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure it's a bean. So I guess that would be like a vegetable or gourd. I don't know anything about vanilla other than I like the flavor. But yeah, very chocolatey, very malty. The coffee is my favorite part of this. Let's top you off, baby. There was some debate over the holidays. I'm just spilling. So, there was some debate over the holidays regarding the correct way to pour a beer. Now, there are different opinions, and one of the things that got brought up was when you pour a beer, do you want a big head or a little head, or do you even want to attempt to get a head at all? And the counter argument for not having a head is you want a head to get rid of the carbonation that's in the beer so that you can actually taste the beer. Now, that can go 50-50, in my opinion. Let me be clear, in my opinion, that can go 50-50. Because some beers, you need to let breathe and have a head. Some beers, if you don't have a head, it's a trash beer. I feel like it depends on the beer. I feel like it also depends on the type of beer. And I've experienced this as well with the type of beers that I'm into. I feel like darker beers do need to have a little bit of a head on them. You know, don't go crazy with it, but it does let the flavors come through. Like, I'll pour beer, you don't see it, but I'll edit out. It's like, I'll let it beer sit for like a minute or two, depending on what kind of beer it is. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, straight from the can, screw it, let's do that. But darker beers, I'll let sit, breathe for a minute, 2 minutes maybe. Nothing crazy, but just let it breathe, let that head go down, and it brings out all those flavors. And as you keep drinking it, as it warms up, sometimes they get a little bit more level-headed. But, you know, I feel like it depends on the beer. Depends on the type of beer. Depends on where you're drinking the beer. Sometimes you get a lot of shit, pardon my language, for just saying, hey, just give me my Guinness. I don't let Guinness draft sit. I hear that's a cardinal sin. I feel like it doesn't do anything with Guinness. However, Guinness in a bottle, yes. Guinness straight from the draft, no. I'm drinking it right then and there. Don't care. It's fine. I don't care what the brewery says. It's fine. I don't know. Maybe it depends if I'm getting it straight from the Guinness brewery, which I hear is amazing. Maybe one day, maybe next year, maybe the year, maybe, maybe this year. Oh yeah, it is 2026 now. Maybe this year. But in my opinion, for darker beers, let them sit a little. Not that 4-minute stand on a Guinness straight from the draft. That's ridiculous. Give me a minute. I'll be fine. 4 minutes is unnecessary. But back to Rolling Thunder. It's good. It's not one of the best Imperial stouts I've ever had. It is a very good stout. Maybe like a 7 out of 10. What really makes me happy about this beer is the coffee flavors in there. They don't taste burnt. They don't taste like burnt beans. They taste like they were properly roasted. And like they bought them from a dude who knew what he was doing when he was roasting these beans. And they just threw them in there. And they didn't overdo it. They just made coffee and threw it in this beer. And it's a good cup of joe. I'll say that. But yeah, 7 out of 10 for this guy. Again, R.I.P. Rogue. Got one more Rogue for now in the pantry. We'll see how it goes, if I can find any more. I know I'm going to be trying to score some Sasquatch. Bat Squatch. Bat Squatch is their cool IPA. There's another one related to it. There's another IPA that they do that's actually really good too. Because they have the hazy, and then they have the juicy, and then they have the regular. Hazy and juicy are pretty good. I don't remember the regular. But, yeah. I say, grab some while you can find it. Rogue will be missed in my book. Yeah, I mean, it's lame. Breweries go down all the time. This one is shocking. I'll tell you that. This one's shocking. They've been running hard for 40 years, supposedly. So, oh boy. It's wild. That is what, yeah, established 1988. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. This beer is not this Rogue. Was 37 years old. Gone too soon. Gone too soon. And to them, I hope somebody buys you, and I hope you keep producing beer. I just hope it's a company that loves beer. Speaking of that, Alamo Brewing Company from San Antonio, Texas, got bought by an Australian company, and they said, stay in San Antonio, keep doing your thing. And I'm really happy about that, because I want some more of that King of the Hill beer. I've been trying to find more of it. Can't. Either I show up too late and it's gone, or super malty. Super malty. Like a good cup of black coffee. With a little tang. Okay, I felt more of that that chocolate and vanilla mix. Yeah. But yes. Yeah, Alamo got bought. I'm very happy about that. They're going to be opening up to the public more. Maybe I just have to go directly to the brewery to buy it. I really hope so. I really hope so. I really, 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 really hope so. But until next time, this has been Stark Raving Beer Reviews. I'm ranting. I'm raving. Hope you guys had a great holiday. And the best to you in this new year. Don't drink and drive.